I've got a lot of love to give for the Broadway world. So this is new musical. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's really quiet, like nobody's talking about it. It's really not made a splash anywhere, but it's called Mean Girls the Musical. Guys, I'm obsessed. I can't even tell you how obsessed I am with this musical. It's like all I want to talk about, it's all I want to think about. It's amazing. And here are 20 reasons why it's amazing. You're welcome. If you know what that's from, 10 points to you. The first reason why I love Mean Girls Broadway is because of the song Sexy. There's a line in it, basically just sums up my entire love for life.
I give you sexy corn.
What more do I need to say? It's brilliant, it's fantastic, it's funny, it's sexy, it's a great song. The second reason why I love Mean Girls on Broadway is because Tina Fey is involved and the fact that the original writer is involved. Well done. Tina Fey, she's the funniest woman alive. I know, even funnier than me. What? Sorry. The third reason, Glen Coco, Glen Coco, Glen Coco. That's really hard to sing. Glen Coco, Glen Coco, Glen Coco. Is because the original comedy is still involved in the show. You would hate it, wouldn't you? If like they're gonna recreate Mean Girls and Glen Coco isn't in it. It's like if they didn't say, she doesn't even go here. I reference Glen Coco daily. That guy is a big part of my life. He needs to be a big part of the musical. My fourth reason as to why I adore Mean Girls on Broadway. Karen and Gretchen are such well-developed characters. I love them in the film. I think they're great, but they needed a little more. And I feel like they're just really developed now. Fully three-dimensional people with wants and issues, things to overcome, and I love it. My fifth reason as to why I adore Mean Girls on Broadway is Taylor Louderman's jaw. This sounds weird, but when she sings, "My name is Regina George." What? Why is her jaw like George? I love it. I do an awful impression of it, but I adore it. That is all. It's really bright, so none of my eyes are like, it's great. Okay, my sixth reason for loving Mean Girls on Broadway. Kerry Butler playing all the female adult roles, but also Kerry Butler and her dog. Obviously, in the film, it's Amy Poehler, and she's got a chihuahua that's like nuzzling on her nip. Nuzzling on her nip. So in this show, they've got like a puppet for her, and she's like doing it to herself. It's very funny. It's very good. My seventh reason is Gray Henson and his amazing tap skills. I love a man who can tap. I really do. 2 tap numbers. That's the kind of content I'm looking for. Thank you. The eighth reason why I love Mean Girls on Broadway is because Erica Henningsen is so sweet. I feel like she has that really perfect thing. You really don't want to hate her when she turns plastic. She's just so sweet, but then at the same time you're like, why? You're so much better than this. Okay, the ninth reason why I love Mean Girls on Broadway is because of the new jokes. Oh, the lighting has changed again. It's because of the new jokes. So obviously I said that I love the old jokes, but the new jokes, baby, they're just as good. Oh my god, there's one which says, I feel like an iPhone without a case. Like, I know I'm worth a lot, but I could shatter at any moment. You mean, if that ain't relatable, I don't know what is. There's such a balance when doing a show like this. Like, if you love the film, you're gonna love the show. And if you've never seen the film, you're still gonna love the show. That's getting it down to a T. The 10th reason why I love Mean Girls on Broadway, how they've been able to modernize it for 2018 audiences. Mean Girls was made, like, what? 2004 or something. Like, the world is a very, very different place, especially for like teenagers. It's so different. And they've modernized it with like social media and stuff, but not made it like cringe. I feel like they've modernized it, but they've also taken in a lot of like the issues that we have today, but then also like kind of openness that we have as well. The way that they've made Karen, she's quite promiscuous, but she's like, whatever, this is who I am. Whereas it's not like she's a slut. And I think that's really important for like teenagers to see as well. And it's just like, oh my god. The 11th reason why I love Mean Girls on Broadway. The music. The music is really not what I expected. I'll be honest, I was expecting like a rehash of like Heathers. Typical pop rock musical, which we all know I would have absolutely adored. But I love how they've got different styles in there as well. It's playing into the, you know, classic show tune sound. Then it's also got modern bits, and then it's got like little bits of like rappy hip hoppy stuff, but not like cringe again. I think it does sound like its own new thing. Like, I've had a few people say like, oh, it just sounds like Heathers. No, it doesn't sound like Heathers at all. If anything, I think it's got real sounds of Legally Blonde and Book of Mormon in there. It's so good, the music's brill. I love that like the majority of it is in my vocal range so I can sing the whole show. Yes. The 12th reason is the vlogs that Erica Henningsen has been doing for Broadway.com. It's my fave. Like, you get a little sneak peek into their lives and they all seem like the nicest people and they all seem to just be like having loads of fun and they all seem really happy to be there. And that's what I want to imagine that Broadway is like. My 13th reason why, is because women are leading the show. A lot of the film is all about how much she fancies Aaron Samuels and trying to get Aaron. And that is a part of the storyline, but it isn't the main thing, I don't think, and I love it. Give Gretchen and Karen and Regina and Katie and Janice, you know, like, don't get me wrong, because obviously Damien and Kevin have still got solos in there. I just feel like it's such a women-led show, and I love it. Who around the world, girls? That's the first Beyonce reference you've ever had on this channel before. 14th reason is that they got 12 Tony nominations. Well done, well done, well done, well done. I love that a show that's only been open for such a short amount of time has got 12 Tony nominations. Sorry, it should have been 13. Barrett should have been nominated, but I'm okay. I'm fine. We all know I love Barrett. Oh my god. My 15th reason for loving Mean Girls is Regina and Shane Oman in the North Shore Lions costume. I've watched a bootleg, by the way. It's easily searchable on YouTube. And I was watching it and I was crying with laughter. Just too funny. My 16th reason, Where Do You Belong? 2 moments just make the song for me. Firstly, when he's like, my mother used to tell me, baby girl, don't ever eat lunch on the John. And Janice is like, your mother called you baby girl. I love it. Absolutely makes my life. And then secondly, back me up, show choir. I love it. I mean, love a reference to a show choir. My 17th reason for loving Mean Girls on Broadway is the amount of amazing solos there are. I'd Rather Be Me, Stupid with Love, World Burn, What's Wrong with Me, and so many more. I love a show with a lot of solos. I always do. It gives people audition material for years to come. It gives me opportunity to do covers on my channel. My 18th reason is the orchestrations. Oh my god, it's such a well put together musical. I think that's the thing that takes it up to the next level. Like, it sounds so full and rich. And like the intro, diddle-doo, diddle-doo, boom, 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 diddle-doo, diddle-doo, boom, 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 do, 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 ding, 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 ding. It's a cautionary tale of human lives and right based on actual events where people died. No one died. Anyway, next. My 19th reason for loving Mean Girls on Broadway is Casey Nicholaw, because he is amazing. His direction is so good. Where Do You Belong? Just that choreography alone, such a gorgeous production. It looks amazing. Well done. And finally, number 20. I know that this is going to be a big surprise to lots of people. There's this woman, and she's a singer, and she's an actor. Just a general, all-around good egg. Barrett Wilbert Weed. I know you're like, what? I've never heard that name before. But she's in this musical, and she's my queen. What more could I want from a musical? But really, like, smashing it on Broadway, right where she belongs, belting her face off every night. Thank you. All I need now is to get to see it. That's all I need in life, considering so much trying to save up to go to New York, because I'm obsessed. And I hope it wins really big at the Tonys. I've got my fingers and toes and eyes crossed. Anyway, they're my reasons why I love Mean Girls on Broadway. Please tell me all of your reasons for loving Mean Girls on Broadway as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you lots, and I will see you soon. Bye!